All right. It is Thursday night, man. We're making it through this week. Rapito, mi amigos. Oh, buenas noches to mi amigas y amigos. Hope all you guys are having a great evening. We got a great topic for you tonight. The passport bros could be wrong. The plantation bros might just be right when it comes to us staying in the United States and being with the women in the United States and make sure that the communities stay unified. We could be wrong. Have anybody ever thought about that? We could, you know what? The plantation bros could be 100% correct. Why are we leaving, going to other countries? Was Austin Holloman wrong when he said, "Is that bad?" Maybe he was wrong. We're going to see a video today of another one of the plantation bros queens that they're suggesting that we stay in the United States for. We're going to see a video. This is a reaction video of a video that lead attorney, shout out to lead attorney. Make sure you guys subscribe to his channel. That he did a reaction to. So we're going to do a reaction to lead attorney's reaction. And we're going to hear from Angry Man in regards to, are the plantation bros right? Should we stay on Mr. Gilmore's property and not leave the United States? How dare we leave a country that we all love? We all love the United States. We all appreciate. If it wasn't for the United States, we wouldn't be the men who we are today. Some of you men and ladies have defended the United States with your lives. With your lives. So to sit back and leave the United States, maybe you were wrong. We're going to hear what Angry Man has to say about that in regards to some of the weird things and changes that are taking place in the States that maybe we could be wrong. Maybe the ladies aren't that bad. Maybe the United States economy isn't as bad as it seems. Maybe everybody in the world of the 9 billion people want to come to the United States. Maybe everybody in France, in Switzerland, everybody in UK, everybody in all 54 continents of Africa. Maybe there's not a continent in Africa that nobody wants to stay in. Maybe all of South America wants to just pack up their bags and leave and go to the United States, according to what others are saying. Maybe we're the ones that's not understanding the value of our country known as the United States. We're going to talk about that tonight. Shout out to my man Timothy Bright. Let's get started with the shout outs. First of all, first shout out we want to give is to the Passport Bros app. Can't forget giving those brothers a shout out.
Hey, Globetrotters! Are you ready to elevate your travel game and make every trip unforgettable? Get ready to revolutionize your adventures with Passport Bros app, your ticket to turning passion into profit. With Passport Bros, your travel videos and posts aren't just memories, they're money makers. Share your awe-inspiring experiences with the world and watch your bank account grow with every click. But wait, there's more. Connect with a vibrant community of fellow explorers, where camaraderie knows no borders. Exchange insider tips, forge lasting friendships, and create memories that last a lifetime. And that's not all. Gain access to exclusive discounts on accommodations, from cozy boutique hotels to luxurious resorts, ensuring you can travel in style without breaking the bank. So why settle for ordinary when you can experience the extraordinary? Join the Passport Bros app today and unlock a world of adventure, connection, and endless possibilities. Download the app now and let the journey of a lifetime begin.
Download now on the App Store and Google Play.
The journey of a lifetime begin with the Passport Bro app. We have the link at the top of the stream or the top of the chat, and you guys can join the Passport Bro app, and you can join it, and it costs nothing to download. It's absolutely free to join. So make sure that you guys become a part of the Passport Bro app, and there are so many benefits There are so many benefits. If you decide that you want to be a paid member, I'm telling you, dude, doors open up. And he's absolutely correct. Financial doors do open up. I am living proof that that is true. Shout out to you guys being here. And first of all, shout out to my man, Timothy Bright in the building. Appreciate you, brother. He said, in-hand ice cream, banana pudding. I ain't mad at you, brother. He said, and butter pecan, two of my favorites. I'm not mad at you. The banana pudding and the butter pecan. Whew. Yeah, you trying to throw me off my diet. And we got my man, the Ohio player himself, Will the Thrill. Shout out to you. He said, good evening, Andrea, and the chat family. Chat lives matter. Thumbs up. Make sure you guys click the like button. Support Black Male Media. Thank you guys for super chats, for cash apps, and thank you just for supporting with making sure you subscribe to the channel, as well as putting something in the comment section. Let us hear what you have to say as well. We must take the high road. We have no competition. That's true. This channel and other channels like ours are not dedicated to scrutinize or belittle or put down the Plantation Bros. I'll say this again. They will take our videos and what we're doing as Passport Bros, and they'll think we're scrutinizing, we're belittling, we're putting down, we're attacking. There are others that even say we have a dislike for our own home country. I'll say it again. There are people out there that will say, y'all waiting for the demise of the United States. No, we're not. That's the last thing that a passport bro or expat will want, the demise of the country that's giving us the US dollar. Why would we want something like that? We don't even make videos like that. We want the United States to become the strongest, remain one of the strongest nations in the world. Why? If the US dollar is strong or crypto is strong, that means that our buying power is strong. So we never pray for the demise of the United States. We just tell y'all stay in the United States and make money. And make money and spend it. He said we are a decade ahead of the Plantation Bros and sisters. Let us not forget, haters will hate. Yes, they will. Uriah, my favorite Bible name in the building. Shout out to you. He said, salute to everyone in the building. Ready for another good one? Hit that like button. Yes, sir. He said, hit that like button. Shout out to you, brother, for being here. Shout out to all you guys that are here. We got 47 people in the building. We got a good one. This is dedicated to, are the Passport Bros 100% wrong? We're going to watch a video of one of the Plantation Queens. One of the Plantation Bros Queens. We're going to watch a video. Are we wrong? We could be. Maybe this is the type of queen that we should be staying back in the States for, when they tell us don't leave the country, just go to another state. Maybe this is one of the queens that they're talking about. So we're going to watch a video. Shout out to my man Dave being in the building. Shout out to you, brother. Numero uno. Shout out to my man CPT is in the building. Make sure you guys click that like button. We got 50 people in the building. Click that like button. We like you. Make sure you like us too, because you already know when you click that like button.
Oprah coming next. Once I establish this as a place of truth. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Skinny Oprah. I'm talking about the skinny Oprah coming next. We talking about the Oprah that's taking that medication that they're taking in Hollywood, that Cat Williams is saying that's killing them all. That Oprah, the skinny Oprah, is coming next, as long as you hit that like button. And make sure that you subscribe. He said, I bet the chill on the super chat. He said, I bet the chill. He said, will chill. He said, will the chill on this? Oh, I'm dipping into somebody's conversation. First time for everything. Shout out to them 313 boys.
You better back the fuck up out my face, goddammit. I'm from Detroit, Michigan. Don't play with me.
Yeah. Young lady put her hands on the cop. This is one of the queens. This is one of the women that the Plantation Bros say that you need to stay for. These are the women that they told Austin Holloman, it's not as bad as you're saying. So what they're saying for you to do is shuffle through the type of women that we're going to see in this up and coming video, just so you can finally get to your queen to be. So you got to shuffle through all the women that don't want to be feminine. You got to shuffle through all the women that's walking in their version of toxic masculinity. See, when you're a male, it's called being masculine. When you're a female, you're doing something that you're not supposed to do. It's toxic. If I do something or I enter something into my life or my live stream or the stream of my body, it's toxic to my body. It shouldn't be there. So it is with masculinity. The only people that are walking in toxic masculinity is when you see it in a woman, because it shouldn't be there like any other poison. It should not be there in a woman. Masculinity should always showcase itself in males. But these are the women that they want you to stay for. Shout out to my man, Black Empowerment. 01, salute family. And my uncle's in the building. Jeffrey, countdown. Countdown, Jeff. He said, what good, nephew? Congratulations on the health checkup. Got my checkup today. Andrea always got me at the doctor's office. Always. I'm at the doctor's office at least 2-3 times a month. At least. I get a heart checkup. Dude, you think I was a $6 million man or an old man in a wheelchair? Which one is it? I think I'm the $6 million man with the technology. So right now, my body is better than many of y'all. Man, my body on the inside, kid you not, from my cholesterol to my heart to my colon, all the way to my liver. Got my checkup results, bruh. I'm better than most NFL players. This dude's in the NBA that ain't got internal intestines as healthy as your boy got. So I'm good. I'm good. And thank the Lord for having a wife like Andrea that makes sure I eat healthy foods, make sure I take my multivitamins, make sure I take my high blood pressure pills. They've got me on cholesterol pills. But realize in Colombia, you get the top of the notch medication for next to nothing. I'm serious. My copay to go to the doctor. You know why I go to the doctor so much? Because the copay is only 84 cents. So every time I go to the doctor, like 2-3 times a month, get the eyes checked out, get the feet looking good with the podiatrist, make sure my hands looking good, making sure no skin cancer, making sure nothing, MRI, you get all that checked out in Colombia. Why? Copay, 84 cents. The last time you had copay when you went to the doctor's office in the United States or in UK and it was 84 cents just to walk through the door? When was the last time in the United States that you went and picked up your prescription for medication and it was next to nothing? Okay.
I'm not black, I'm OJ. Okay.
All right. Keep trying to tell y'all. Y'all come down here for the fun part of South America. Y'all better come down here and get some checkups too. Oh, yeah. Shout out to my brother in the building. The Plantation. Let me find out that's the first time you heard the Plantation Bros. Plantation Bros are guys that are determined, no matter what race, color, creed, that they decided the passport bros are 100% wrong. There's no use, no point. Now, not every man in the United States is a plantation bro. I'll say this again, because there are many men in the United States who's like, dude, if I was single, I'd be a passport bro too. Or if I didn't have to take care of my kids, I'd be a passport bro too. Or listen, I'm in a wheelchair, I'm ex-military, bruh. If I could travel like you guys do, I would too. So not everybody is a plantation bro. Not everybody's a plantation sis, because there are many women in the United States that support the passport bros as well as the passport sisters. Go ahead, find your love where you find love. Find culture and get a greater cost of living if you can do that in another country. Find better laws, because they listen, the laws here, I understand why you guys are leaving. There are sisters that do understand that. But there are plantation bros. I'm talking about Mr. Gilmore, Mr. Wallace folks. Mr. Wallace, good white folk. We ain't never leaving his plantation. We sharecropped in this country. We helped build this country. We ain't going nowhere. This is where we belong. We going down with the ship if it sank. Mr. Wallace property right next to Mr. Gilmore property. He ain't never done us wrong. Them good white folk. And they mock and they talk down about passport sisters. And they mock and they talk about passport brothers or expat brothers. Because we decide to, some of you guys decide from the military not to go, you know, after you got done with your services, to leave and go to other countries. Some of you decided that, you know, once you retire at 62, 65, you're leaving if you're just an average worker. Some of you guys that are pension workers. Some of you guys have businesses. How dare you have a business in the United States and take all that money to another country and give it to another woman? How dare thee? Those are plantation bros. And it's a hell of a lot of them. You can go all over TikTok and you can find you some plantation bros. That's a guarantee. That's a guarantee. Let me make sure we're looking good. Okay, we're looking good on camera. All right. That camera looking good, boy. That camera was worth the investment. We got that camera on sale. That camera came out, the one that we're looking at right now, the Canon R10. We got this camera. It came out $1,300. It was $1,300 when it originally came out, and we found it on sale on a Black Friday for $900. And so this is the camera that you guys are seeing us from. Shout out to that camera. And it, once again, if you guys are interested in the Passport Bro app, the link is at the top, as well as our Patreon to support the channel. Thank you guys for joining the Patreon. My man Will, once again, Elis in the building. He says, I had to rewind that intro. It's fire. We got another intro coming down the turnpike. We're going to use the same video. The video is not going to change. I love the fact that we're showing celebrity passports, and I'm looking up some more celebrity passports. So the video is not going to change, but I got somebody putting together some music for me that's going to be unlike any other passport or travel channel intro. Shout out to my man Ed Travels in the building. We got 64 people in the building. Let's get started with the video. First video we're looking at is, once again, your passport sister. I mean, you're a plantation sister. The passport bros are saying leave the United States. The plantation bros saying stay here. These sisters need you. So let's take a look at a reaction of a video that our brother, and make sure you subscribe to his channel, Lead Attorney. He did a reaction to this the other day. And I believe this is one of Lead older videos, but he redropped it, and this is a really good one. So let's get started.
Stop touching me!
Lead Attorney here. Let's take a look at a domestic dispute that gets way out of hand.
Officer, I thought you got body camera on. What's going on, ma'am?
No.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
Did you get popped in the mouth?
No.
No? What's going on? Who else does I want to say? I guess, did you call us?
To escort somebody, that's it.
Okay.
She is saying that she called the police officers to escort somebody out of the apartment. What you'll find, guys, is that a lot of times police are called to do these types of escorts. When someone gets mad at another person, they'll call the police officers to have that person moved out of the premises. Not necessarily to get arrested, but just to leave. You see this a lot in domestic disputes. A wife or a girlfriend will call the cops on their boyfriend or spouse to have the cops pick them up and move them along, not necessarily to arrest them, but just to get them off of the property. Cops are really not in the business of escorting. They're in the business of arresting. And so a lot of times what will happen is the boyfriend or the husband will actually get arrested for what the wife says or the girlfriend says. And then the next day you will have the wife or the girlfriend go up to the station to try to drop the charges. This used to happen all the time. So many jurisdictions had to change the rules about allowing spouses to drop charges charges against other spouses because people were abusing the system. So many times officers would arrest a boyfriend or a spouse only to have the woman show up to the DA's office or show up to the solicitor's office or show up to the police station trying to drop the charges a day later. Just to make it clear, cops are not paid to escort. They're paid to arrest.
Let's pause right there for a split second. Shout the lead attorney once again in regards to that. Remember, guys, in the United States, our country 'tis of thee, never forget, cops are paid not to escort. This is not the prom that's escorting your prom date. This is a police officer, and he's only going to be escorting you to his car because you're going to be under arrest. Now we're looking at this situation like this is a hood sister, right? Let me move me back a little bit. We're looking at this situation like this is a regular everyday situation in the hood, and the Plantation bros are saying stay, but you ain't got to stay for LaQuanda in the hood, right? Because they'll take this video and say, well, that's just a hood chick. How many times have we seen females that were trying to get the house in a divorce file the divorce paperwork and then kick the dude out of the house before he got home from work? You can't stay here. I filed for a divorce. How many times have we seen seven-figure women file fake domestic violence forms on men? Johnny Depp, anyone? Johnny Depp? Johnny Depp calling Johnny Depp. So when they say to you guys, you travelers, you expats that want to go to another country and find a wife, you need to stay here because there's some good ones here. There are. But the time that it takes to find a good one, that's the part in the United States. Because if you deal with a female on a plantation in the hood, you got to deal with some headaches. If you deal with a woman that is a woman that has decided that one day she woke up in the morning, had an epiphany, she don't want to be with you, file for a divorce behind your back, file for a restraining order for you not to come to the house. You're coming home from work, locks have been changed, police coming to escort you, and that's happened to several men, and even lead attorney can attest to that. We've seen that happen many a time. So even your AKA chicks, all that bullshit, them the same ones that will call the police on you just as fast as LaWanda, Keisha, and Tiffany and them in the hood. So don't think because you're watching this video, well, that's just a hood chick. They're not, see, the Plantation bros ain't trying to get you to stay for hood chicks because they know that's low-hanging fruit. They won't convince you to stay in regards to that. But here's the kicker. They will try to convince you to stay when it comes to these upper echelon women. There's an article that came out a few weeks ago. I might have to look it up. That article was about how do women in the United States as well as around the world become rich. How do, because women talking about we boss bees, we doing it, we boss babe, we doing it like that. Are you? Are you? According to, shout out to Theo being in the building. According to statistics, 85% of women that have become millionaires or well off or buying all this property, you know, they say women have more property right now in the United States than men. You know why? Because women get so much money during a divorce proceeding that if the house has to be sold, the woman is going to get a nice chunk to buy another house, or the house is left to the woman in the divorce proceeding. So with so many divorces, women are getting a lot of money to buy a house, or they're getting the house in divorce proceedings, or they say statistically, older women are getting the house because the husband left the house to him. That's why women have more houses. But I asked the question, how is it that women are becoming millionaires? 85% of women in the world, how they got their money? Divorce. Divorce, alimonies, child supports, and when the husband passed on. It's not because these women are starting corporate the corporate 500, the S&P 500 companies. It's not like these women are in Forbes magazine every other week. Some women are, but not many. Just like not many men. So when these women sit back and try to convince you, when these brothers, the plantation bros, try to convince you to stay, I want you guys to remember what you're staying for. Many of you guys, I got you. You can't leave the United States. You got to take care of your kids, and you get horny, and so you're going to keep on smashing women in the States. I got you, brother. Do your thing. This is not a put down. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to us brothers that either going to be that plan on leaving in the next 5 months, 5 years, or the next 15 years. I'm talking to us. The plantation bros want you to stay for women like this, and or they want you to stay for professional, nice looking church women. Yes, they look beautiful. They look professional. All that. But as soon as that woman decides, she yawns one morning and says she's done with you, she's going down to the police station, file a restraining order. She's going to make sure she changes the locks. And before that, the ink dries on those divorce papers, you're not allowed to come back in that house. But guess who is allowed to come in your house that you own, the woman that you married? The new dick. Oh, yeah. Y'all didn't think y'all didn't calculate. Oh, brothers, whenever a woman is going to be leaving you in the States, even that church girl, you got to calculate, yes, I'm going to lose my kids. You know, like I can't see my kids like I want to. Check. She should have changed the locks on the house. I can't get in the house. Check. She filed a restraining order on me until the divorce proceedings are done. Check. And you need to calculate the new dick. You know that same face that you used to bust on? The new dick busting on that face, brother. You know the same spine that you used to pull out and bust on her spine? No worry, this the new dick in there busting on that spine. Guess who got a key to the new locks? The new dick. I'm gonna let that sink in to all you dudes that you think that you got a golden situation in the United States. All you plantation bros that don't think that your woman who's just so innocent, so sweet, and she could be, and just the nicest church girl and executive assistant that anybody ever want to meet. She got all her own hair. She got dimples and hazel eyes. She been in love with you for 15 years, but year 16, she said, it ran its course. Like the one lady said, our love has graduated. What's up, Tamara? Tia? I forget which one it is. I think it was Tia. She said, our love has graduated. Woke up, that man and said, yeah, about this love. So all you dudes on the plantation, as long as you live in a country, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, as long as you guys are living in a country that has no fault divorce, it's your fault for getting married. As long as you are living in a country that has no, wake up in the morning, you could divorce her, she could divorce you, and it ain't nobody's fault. Y'all ain't got to do no wrong. Ain't nobody hurt nobody or hit nobody. It's just the fact that she tired of the old dick and she needs the new dick. As long as you are in a country with no fault divorce, is your fault. Jeezy, anyone? Jeezy, calling Jeezy, Jeezy, is your fault. You knew what the laws were. I keep on seeing these Facebook photos where everybody pop up and they show the new photo of somebody got on his knee in a no fault country, got on one knee, said, I want to take responsibility in this situation. And it looks so beautiful, doesn't it? It looks so beautiful. When we saw Jeezy, they looked so happy, didn't they? Had all of us food. Jeezy dressing like a grown man, and he got his little Asian girl. They got a new baby. We all fell for it. And with no fault, Jeezy said, you know what? Yeah, this ain't gonna work for me, player. You got your mama living in my house, and now your brother living in my house, and our baby, and I already got kids. Nah, this ain't gonna work for me. No fault. Men and women can file no reason at all. Just wake up in the morning and fart, yawn, fart, brush your teeth, and go down to the courthouse and file for a divorce. And you guys want us passport bros to come back to the plantation, or you call us fools for leaving the plantation in a country where the laws don't benefit men for the most part during divorce proceedings. To any man that's a plantation bro, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, and you're a content creator, sometimes we need to watch our mouths. Because the evil that you think that others are doing, that same evil or a different evil could come on you. And I tell you what I mean. I'm just going to break it down. If you are a content creator and you are out there saying negative things about the passport bros or expats or some of the sisters that are traveling to other countries, don't talk down about us, because you never know what your wife might wake up and do tomorrow morning. You don't know where you talking crazy on YouTube at night or in the afternoons or in the mornings, not knowing that same day that you talking about passport bros is the same day that your little wife then took her butt downtown, filed a police report for a restraining order, and then went across the street to the other building, the building to file for a divorce. Y'all need to watch what y'all say about other people. If you don't understand what the passport bro movement is, or us expats who have online jobs or companies, if you don't understand the fact that you got guys like Flip Flop that owns businesses in DR, you don't understand why Austin Holloman has traveled to so many countries since he left Brazil. Now he's back in Brazil. And for all of those that hated on him, you never know if God had pushed that young man out, because if he had stayed in Brazil, there would not have been the adventures in Africa, would it? It wouldn't have been a Thailand at this time period, would it? All those Southeast Asian countries he went to, would it? What about when he went to Europe, if he had stayed in Brazil like he wanted to do? Then when he came back to South America, he went to Chile, Paraguay, Uruguay, Argentina. None of that wouldn't have occurred if God wouldn't have used the situation to push the young man into what he wanted people to see of the world through Austin's eyes. But Austin thought, I want to see Brazil, and that's all I want to see. You never know when you criticizing somebody, they may be the ones that's blessed, and you sitting back and you don't realize that you are about to walk into being cursed. So when we watch the rest of this video, guys, do realize that the plantation bros are not trying to get you to stay for these women. They're trying to get you to stay for the women that are camouflaged. They look good. They act the right parts, but they will divorce you and take advantage of the laws in the United States will hire lead attorney. I'll say this again. These are the women that hire lead attorney for 20 years. Not this young lady, but women that the AKAs, all the women in Atlanta were the ones that hired lead attorney for 20 years to take your hand. You think it was just white boys hiring lead attorney? Oh no. Everybody was. You think it's just white boys that hired Dennis Sperling? Oh no. What about other divorce attorneys that are brothers in Atlanta and other parts? You think there's just broke brothers that's getting divorces? No, these laws benefit the women when they want to get proceeds from you that you worked hard for. But the plantation bros don't want to calculate that. They just want you to come on back, and they want to call you stupid for not just going to another state or another city to find you a wife. I'm going to say this, but we're going to go into the video. Gentlemen, never forget, most of the laws when it comes to divorce, not all, but most of the laws when it comes to divorce in all 50 states are basically parallel. Divorce laws don't benefit you in California. They don't benefit your ass in Utah. Divorce laws don't benefit you in Texas, and they don't benefit you in Michigan. They don't benefit you in Jersey. Guess what? You can't cross a big bridge and think as a man that you can go to New York and those divorce laws going to benefit you. No matter where you go in all 50 states, for the most part, the laws aren't exactly the same, but the one thing that is parallel, that's the strand or the string that goes through most of the states, don't none of them benefit you as a man. Not a one. You can't get divorced in Hawaii or Alaska and it's going to benefit you as a man. But y'all still getting on bended knee. And so, like I said, the laws may not be fault or no fault laws, but it is your fault if you get married in the United States. Let's get back to the video. But I'm married, Andre. You better ride it out and hope that she don't wake up one day waiting for the new dick. Okay, fellas. What's all you guys that's been out there player at one point in time, boy toy at one point in time, the sad dude at one point in time? What's our motto? What was our motto if you was a sad dude or if you a single chick's boy toy or whatever it was? What's our motto? Fellas, what's better than good dick? What's better than married dick? What's better than boyfriend dick? Fellas, y'all know this. Come on. New dick. What's better than boyfriend dick? New dick. What's better than husband dick? New dick. What's better than the last dude she was with dick? New dick. All you dudes that's been players, you already know what the rule is. The rule is what's better than her man's dick, yo dick. Cause why? Cause you the new dick. She ain't bust an orgasm in 5 years married. In 15 minutes with you, she done bust 3. Why? You the new dick. Some of y'all dudes got girlfriends that you've been with in the States for about 7 years, 8 years. You wonder why when y'all first got together, she was freaky and wild. Bruh, she's still freaky and wild. You just don't know how to use a tie to tie her up. I said it again. Some of you don't know how to, y'all forgot how to take off your tie and tie her up. Guess who know how to do that? The new dick. The new dick. Don't you guys ever forget that women don't just love dick. They could care less about dick. They love new dick. You got to carry yourself like you the new dick all the time. Bruh, I'm married, and even I know I got to continue to morphosize like an amoeba. Metamorphosize. I got to walk around my own house married 5 years later as if I'm the new dick. Don't think that my marriage is immune to the fact that I got to keep it fresh and friendly, fresh and freaky. My job is this. What's better than new dick? My dick. I gotta walk around as if I'm the best thereof. Man, listen. Let's get to these super chats. Shout out to you, brothers. Don't y'all forget about that one. I'm telling you, I'm giving y'all some good games. Some of y'all wondering why y'all wife cheating for some new dick. Not that she mad at you, not that you did something wrong, not that you don't do. You know how if you knew the amount of good good husbands, good providers, good fathers, great guys. I fucked the dog shit out of your wives for a couple years. When I was a dirty dude, when I was Dre the Ripper, bruh, you ain't got to do nothing wrong. You may have just married the wrong one. That could have been it. But you basically are doing, I know dudes. I know dudes that were some good dudes. And they wife slinging that coochie. Dude. Is it just me? Maybe it's just me. I was a whoremonger with whore friends. I was a whoremonger, and many of my female friends were whores. What are you saying, Dre? Well, I'm out there messing around with somebody's wife, girlfriend, and others, among others. I had female friends. They out there wilding out with husbands and boyfriends and among others, you know, getting their money up and everything, you know. And it would amaze me that many of my whore friends were married. Many of my friends in the swinger world were married. Many of my female friends. See, when I was in the swinger world, I was single. I couldn't handle taking somebody I was in a relationship with into the swinger world. It's crazy. I go into the swinger world and I'm smashing other dudes' wives and girlfriends in the swinger world, right? But as for me, I can't take. I couldn't do it. I don't see how these dudes are doing. Let me smash them. I remember one time I was getting my dick sucked by a judge's wife while she was holding his hand. I'm like, is she holding this man's hand while she's sucking my? Okay. But so I would go to swinger world events with your wife. Now, I never touched your wife. I knew she was a whore and I was a whoremonger. You know, you got to repent from something, guys. And I would take your wife in there. Like I said, she would go her way, I would go my way. I could hear your wife screaming at the top of her lungs while some Asian dude with a big dick beating the brakes off. And I kid you not, I saw that a couple times. It was this one Asian dude, man. He was killing them sisters. Y'all know I always got a story. One brother, he is smashing a Latin chick, like right here, right? I got a sister right here. I'm smashing her. He's smashing a Latin chick. Latin chick screaming, "Oh my God, this is the best you ever had," right? We're in the swinger world. He is killing this Latin chick. She fine. Ooh, wee. Didn't matter how fine she was. True story. He glanced and saw his wife, how her legs were shaking up under that Asian dude. It made me, I heard her screams. It made me look up from the chick I'm smashing. I'm looking like, who the hell? Man, this Asian dude got her squirting, screaming, shaking. The 3 S's. Squirting, screaming, and shaking. And so that's the moment I discovered I can't take the glance. I call it the glance. There was no way I could glance over, see my woman squirting, screaming, and shaking while she's underneath another man. What's my point in telling that story and all other stories in the last few minutes? There are some women that are professional and look good with camouflage, the right makeup, the right hairstyle, the right professionalism. She'll go to the fundraisers. She'll go to the mayor's event. She could play golf or tennis. She might even be bilingual. She's in some of the sororities, or she's in some of the ladies clubs, if you will. She volunteers in the community, and she is the nastiest, freakiest thing on 2 feet, except for when she with you. You don't even know that your wife is my swinger club partner. I ain't never touched your wife, but she likes going to the swinger club, but she know that you ain't built like that. You don't do swinger spots, but your wife is a nasty something. And I'm not making this up, guys. I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Plenty of girlfriends and plenty of wives that during the daytime were the sweetest things. And at night, when you got your butt sleep, man, listen. Your wife got 2 dicks giving her anal. She doing triple penetration. And will go home, wipe her, like the Bible says in Proverbs, she wipes her mouth as if she's done nothing wrong. That's in the Bible. She wipes her mouth as if she's done nothing wrong. And these are the same professional women that will file for a divorce on you, and the plantation bros will never tell you that that exists. Just come on, stay in the United States and find love. Love ain't gonna help you on the day when she's out there getting her butt turned over, and love ain't gonna help you when she changed them locks, and love ain't gonna help you when she filed that restraining order, that fake restraining order. You never touched your woman ever day. You ain't barely raised your voice. And she will go to the police station tomorrow morning and file a fake restraining order. And you can't come back to the house. But guess who can come to the house? Let's get back to the video. Oh, I'm gonna hit these super chats. The new dick. And I'm talking to you, plantation bros. Those stories were for you. Shout out to my man Fadi in the building. He says, no, he say no one has a dislike for plantation bros. That's right. Ain't nobody tripping on plantation bros. He says it's just that the lions have never been concerned about the opinions of the sheep. Absolutely correct. Like I always say, what's a small thing to a giant? What's a small thing to a giant? We are the giants. We could care less about the plantation bros could dedicate 50 YouTube videos for 50 days. We don't give a damn. These cameras got to go off. When these cameras go off, they go back to 51% of all Americans have less than $500 in a bank account. That's off camera. 36% of all males have less than $500 in a bank account. That's off camera. Divorce laws are what they are in all 50 states. That's off camera. Child support laws, we got 30% of all men that ain't even the daddy paying the child support. That's off camera. So everything that the plantation bros saying on camera, we don't give a damn what they're talking about, because once you cut these cameras off, the laws of the land, the real United States, is waiting for your happy ass on the other side of the camera. Yep, you're absolutely correct, brother. My man in the building. Uh-oh, that's the wrong one. I hit the wrong one. Let me turn that off and bring this one in. I'm Canadian boys.
He said, oh, Canada.
Shout out to you. And my boy Theo's in the building. He said, look how happy Andre is. Tis true. Tis true. He said, when was the last time you smiled? He said, I want to smile like Andre. Hey, hey, use your passports. I'm gonna tell you something, man. I used to be just like every other brother, not smiling on my photos. Then I realized, like, wait a minute, I got a good life. Not smiling is for dudes that ain't got a good life. So I let dudes that ain't got a good life, y'all don't smile. All you dudes that's got to be tough and thugs in the States, I'm still a thug. Boy, you're 45. If you over 40 and you still don't smile, you need to work on your game. I'm gonna say that again. Not smiling is a young man's game. You know, when you young, you think you gotta look tough. You gotta have that look, right? I'm cool with you young dudes. Y'all ain't smiling in your albums. You don't smile on your photos. I'm a street thug. We don't smile. We're serious. I got you. But us over 40, man, we smiling. In the words of Kanye West, I wasn't supposed to make it past 25. Joke's on you, I'm still alive. Once you realize that you'd have made it to 40 and so many people that have been deceased and so many brothers just laying in graves that wish they could smile another day, Man, please, every photo I take, I got these teeth done so I could smile as often as I do. I used to have the Michael Strahan gap over here and gap back here and gaps over here and root canal and crown over here. Now, bruh, man, listen, I smile. Every man over 40 should be smiling because you made it to this stage of life anyway. Let the young dudes try to look tough. We ain't got to do all that. We grown ass men. Grown ass men. Shout out to you, Theo. And shout out to the Black Manosphere Conclave, guys. Make sure that you guys, September 6th to the 8th, man. I'm telling you, man, tickets are going fast. Make sure you guys do me a favor, guys. Drop the links to the Black Manosphere Conclave. We're going to be there. Theo's going to be there teaching. I'll be there speaking. You got Angry Man, well, not Angry Man, but Richie Mack, he'll be there. El Guapo will be there speaking, as well as other individuals such as Shannon and Obsidian Ali, he'll be there speaking. Dennis Sperling will be there speaking. A 3-day event of some of your favorite content creators and some great businessmen. They're going to be talking about everything from IT to real estate to health. I'm telling you, man, I'm coming with a pen in hand. You better believe I'm not just coming to speak. I'm coming to learn with a pen in hand. Shout out to you, brothers. Shout out to you, brothers. Here we go. Let's go back to the super chats. Will say, he say, let that sink in. If you make over 100K plus, if you get divorced, she will get half. She ain't spent one day in that basketball court of your life. She didn't get up for practice and shoot not one shot on that basketball court of your life. And she get money, half of the money that you walked in with. I could see if it was like Colombia, like only in Colombia is like you take the amount in which you guys built together. Anything else you had prior to is yours. Anything she had prior to is hers. I could see if it was like that. But no, in the United States, like the ladies say, my money is my money and your money is my money. And you know why they can say that? You know why women in the United States can say their money is their money and your money is their money? You know why they can say that? Because they have state laws to back it up. Go ahead and try to prove her wrong. Go ahead and try to prove that your money ain't her money. Go ahead and prove it. And watch what happened. From sisters that's already got 6-7 figures to Aisha and Keisha in the hood. Go ahead and prove that those women money aren't their money and your money isn't their money. Go ahead and prove it. Yeah, they got courts and judges and everybody else and police forces to back them up. Who you got? You ain't even got lead attorney. Lead attorney retired. You ain't got the lead attorney to back you up. Man, y'all can have fun in the States with that one. Will says, yeah, 100K, she get half. And if there are any children involved, because you know you like to hit it raw. Oh, baby, I like it raw. That's how you like it. By the butter rolls, hands on the table, on her tippy toes. Girl, we'll be making love like the restaurant was closed. Yeah, that's how you like it. You know how you like it. Child support, alimony, $2,000 to $3,000K a month. And get her a $250,000 house and a nice BMW. Yeah. Or MB, get the Mercedes Benz waiting for her. And guess who's going to be smashing her in that new Benz? The new dick. Yeah. Man. Okay. Put a 1 in the comment section. If some of the wildest coochie you ain't never had that you ever had in your life was divorced coochie. She was divorced. Put a 1 in the comment section. She was divorced for 3 days, 3 months, or 3 years. Ain't nobody hit it like that, because ain't nobody been up in it. Put a 1 in the comment section if some of the wildest sex that you'd have had was from a divorced chick. I know I put my one in the comment section. Man, as soon as I hear that a female got divorced, man, shoot. Divorced chicks, they get wet like that. They tired of that toy that they've been toying with for 9 months. Man, as soon, dude, a divorced chick will give you, they talk about you can't take me to Cheesecake Factory. Go ahead, take a divorced chick to Cheesecake Factory. She going. And after the Cheesecake Factory, she won't butter rolls. You have her on her tippy toes. Paper route, tell them that divorce MILF coochie, that coochie over 35 with one shorty, and the shorty is gone with you because you the baby daddy. So it's your week to keep the child. And I come over the weekend that she's ovulating. Bruh, you remember how wet your ex-wife coochie get when y'all first got together? And I'm the new dick? Bruh. For all you dudes that's divorced, if you think that your wife coochie was horrible when y'all left, let the new dude hit it. Let the new dude get it. That coochie is like it's brand new off the showroom floor. It's got that new coochie smell. If she take care of herself, it's tight as it want to be, because since you divorced, first of all, she wouldn't let you hit it like the last few months of y'all marriage, did she? Nope. So it was getting tight. She went to the gym to start getting her body on track, and she was just focusing on her. So now it's getting tighter. All she been doing is playing with vibrators and other toys, but that ain't do the job. It's getting tighter. Here I come. I meet her in the mall, or she a coworker that she confides in me, and I get it right before it gets. And I can take her to the cheesecake. You know how tight that boy. Divorce, is it just me? Divorce coochie be so tight, you got to get a running start to get off in it because it's so tight. You got to run to the back of the room and run. Dive on the bed in the coochie to plunge into it. That coochie so tight. Man, please. Don't you tell me your ex-wife coochie ain't never bad. It's just bad to you. But once she divorced, bruh, she drizzling. I ain't never squirted before. I bet you ain't, baby. I bet you ain't. I've never had this many orgasms. I bet you haven't, baby. I bet you haven't. I never let my husband put it in my butt like that. You didn't even ask me. I didn't need to, baby. I didn't need to. Your booty was juicy. I put my finger down there. Your booty hole was juicy, girl. You know you wanted it back there. I did, but you should have asked me first. Next time, have you ever had a woman tell you next time? Don't bust on my face again. But next time, at least let me know. Oh, so you saying I could bust on your face again? Just let you know next time. So I could put it in your butt and bust in your booty because your husband couldn't. So there's a next time. Man, I've had women that like anal so much that they were like, okay, I didn't know it was going to be that good, but you could only do it twice a week. We negotiating on the booty. I'm like, oh, okay. Okay. Twice a week will do in the booty. The other days, vagina. Twice a week in the booty. That'll do. That'll do. I'm like, okay. I'm serious, dudes. See, y'all laughing. You know why y'all laughing? Because y'all know these stories are true in your life, and you like y'all thought y'all was the only ones that had these great adventures. I told y'all I was Dre the Ripper back in the day. Yeah, them 40-year-old MILFs. Man, listen. You know who I appreciate? When I was dating a divorced woman or just smashing a divorced woman, I appreciated good fathers. Man, listen, I wish I had a drink in hand. All I got is bottled water. Hats off to all you good fathers, my top. To all you good fathers out there that make sure you come up and pick up the kids on the weekends. Hats off to all you great, amazing dads on Father's Day that the kids coming over to your house or to you and your mama's house and dad's house and spending the day spoiling dad. Hats off to all you dads that show up when the kids are going out there for football practice or she playing soccer or she's on the cheerleading team. Hats off to all you dads when it was your time during the summer to keep the kids for 3 months, 2 months, and then you kept your kids during Christmas. Hats off. Do you know how much coochie I was getting from your ex-wife every time you did all that stuff? I appreciate a good father. I appreciate you good. What? I have no spite for good fathers. I appreciate good dads, man. Every time y'all come pick y'all kids up, she call him, he gone. Yeah, the kid's gone. No, he used to be owning the house. Nah, he ain't coming up. He ain't tripping no more. He got him a new boo. Come on through, Dre. You usually come over when the kids sleep anyway. You might as well come over tonight. You know what? I'm coming over your place because the kids are over their daddy house. I'll be over there in 30 minutes. Whatever bitch you got over there, she need to go. Yeah, tell that heifer I said I'm on my way. Yeah, you better get rid of her. I'm on my way. Yes, and I'm bringing this tight MILF coochie, and you can bust on my forehead again. If you ask. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I am lying. Oh, you good ass fathers. We appreciate y'all. I ain't gonna never hate on dads. To me, Father's Day was every day I got a chance to bust in your ex-wife or ex-girlfriend. That was Father's Day for me. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you. Here's to you. Here's to all you good dads. And I ain't no hater. Let's say I got a child, me and Andrea, the universe says, hey, things not going to work out. I doubt that. We more in love now than any other time than we ever been in love. It's crazy. Our love is taking it to a whole nother notch. But let's say we hadn't. I'm not one of those hateful dads to be like, she's sleeping with somebody else. No, that ain't none of my business. I'm a move on king. I say that again. I am not a go back king. I'm not a get back masker, man. I'm one of those dudes that let it. Hey, if it ain't working out, it ain't worked out. I'm about to move on with some other women anyway. He said, Audrey, my partner wife is from Mexico. She's got her green card less than 6 months ago. Shout out to Audrey. My man Timothy Bright says he's like Thailand, Philippines, and all other places where beautiful women are the best. It's best to learn the laws. True, because in the Philippines you may have to pay a dowry, which is a down payment. If I'm not mistaken, in other parts of Southeast Asia, the dowry doesn't go to the parents. The dowry goes to that person who you're marrying. Yeah, there's parts of Asia that you actually pay maybe 1,000 or 2,000 or even 5,000 to the woman that you're marrying, not just to her parents. There are some where they send the money to the parents, but there are some you get the money to the girl. Yeah, I'm gonna use that money for something else. So he's right. Is find out the law. It's a common law for in Colombia. You sit up there, you got your Colombian girlfriend, and she hanging over your house, and it's been 2 years, and you don't realize that you as married can be in Colombia. You're like, wait a minute, we ain't never got married. You crazy, Dre? Colombia is a common law country. That's why only 20% of Colombians are officially married like Andrea and I. Because all you got to do is be with somebody for 2 years, living up under the same roof, and y'all talking that boyfriend, girlfriend, this my little husband. And that's why you hear Colombian women talking about, you my husband, he's my husband. And you just be falling for it. Yeah, baby. I'm your boo. I'm your man. Yeah, I'm your husband. As soon as you act like you want to be like, you got to leave. She ain't got to go no dang where. This is Colombia, common law. If she get all your little benefits or whatever you guys have gotten together in that 2-year period, that's which. And if she wants to leave you, she can take your butt to court, just like in a regular divorce. So while y'all skipping around Colombia, trying to bring these chicks to Airbnb, and if some of y'all lived here, y'all be moving the chick in. Go on, move her happy ass in. Go ahead. And see what happens when you want to kick her out. And she been staying in your spot for 2 years because you want the convenient coochie. Go ahead. Okay, looks like we had an issue for a moment, gentlemen. Thank you very much for your patience. Let me make sure that didn't get to us too much. Okay, we're looking good. All right. Thank you, gentlemen. I thought I saw it freeze for a second. And my brother says, he said also, he say divorce before getting serious beyond the borders. That's a good point. That's a good point. If you guys are married and you're separated and you haven't divorced yet, you know, cut the ties before you leave the States full time. If you really plan on living outside the United States, go ahead, file for that divorce, take that time out, get that taken care of. I don't talk to her. Do whatever you need to do. You can still file. And get that taken care of. Do not be leaving the United States for good and you know that you separated, because technically you can't get married in another country. I'll say it again. You cannot get married in more than one country. It doesn't work like that around the world. And if they find out that country will come for you that you just moved to and you got married in and you think that you living a good life, or the United States will come for you if you come back into those borders and they wonder like, heard you got married in another country. He's absolutely correct. Shout out to you, Tim, for letting brothers know about that. Jay Anderson is in the building. He said, I'm in late OG, but salute to the chat and Unc Dre. Shout out to you, brother. My man Will, the Thrill, says this. He said, you continue to date them and not be boring. Yes. He said, plus when other women see this, they are attracted to you. Sadly, but true. He said, back in the days, Swinger Zone Central. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. Andre was devious. Hey, how you gonna be Dre the Ripper and not be devious? Man, if I had a mustache, man, it'd be like this. Back in the day, I'd be twirling my mustache. The only person that could save your wife from me was Dudley Do-Right, because you couldn't do it. Dudley Do-Right would have to come and I had so many wives tied to the train track. My husband doesn't tie me up like this. Shh. Mouth gag. Blindfolds. Ouch, don't hit me with that paddle that hard. You'll leave a mark. Notice, they never told me don't hit him with the paddle. They just said don't hit him with the paddle that hard. I'll leave a mark. Man, I was swinging that paddle like I was Tiger Woods. Are you crazy on your wife? Swinging that. Pow! Especially if she had a fatty. Pow! 100. Not so hard. They never said stop. They just would say not so hard. They would never say stop. Just not so hard. Vivica not a fox. Yeah, Vivica looked more like I don't know what she built like now. Like a small bear. Goodness gracious. Vivica been eating lonely meals. I'm lonely. I'm hungry too. Goodness gracious, Vivica Fox fell off. She used to be fine. Ooh. Is single for someone got my emails. I'm just saying. Vivica's not looking vivilicious. He said, got them. Man, listen. I told you I'm not an urban brother. I'm Parker Brothers. My middle name should have been Milton Bradley. Listen, I'm telling you, bruh. I kept them females in the toy stores. What? What? I kept them in the toy store. Man, listen, we about to get this, that. What's that right there? I ain't never seen that before. How do y'all use this? Oh, okay. Put it in the basket. Put it in the basket. Shh. All you dudes that's just too prideful to go to the toy store with your woman. All right, don't worry about it. You had me going taking her, and when I took her to the toy store, I want sex in the kitchen, over by the stove. I want put you on the counter, by the butter rolls, hands on the table, had her. On your tippy toes. We'll be making love like the restaurant was closed. Man, listen. I had a attaché. Man, I'm tell the truth. You know those old leather doctor bags? You know, like in the Wild Wild West, the doctor had the old leather bag and he'd open up the bag and have I had one of those on purpose because I used to like those bags. So I had one of those doctor bags and one number toys and all type of liquids and massage oils and all type of scents and candles. I had all that. So when I show up and they would see that bag, they already knew. Dr. Dre was there. Dre the Ripper. Dre the Ripper was in the building. My name was not Andre. It was Dre the Ripper. Yeah, that's SmackDown. Thank you very much for the compliment on the suit, brother. Appreciate that. Let's get back to the video. I just been rumbling off at the mouth. Let's get back to the video.
I guess, did you call us?
To escort somebody. That's it.
Okay.
Hey, Kitty.
Hey, what's up, my man? What's going on, brother? You see what's going on in there? No? Okay, hang tight for me real quick. Hey, guys, police fireman. Do you need an ambulance or anything?
Look at my I didn't touch her.
Looks like she's spitting up blood or something. She keeps spitting like she got hit in the mouth.
Didn't touch her. Don't come.
Nobody said he touched me.
That's fine. Okay. Where's my next closest unit? Okay, man, you just want to stay out here?
That's my crib. What you mean?
Okay.
Guys, whenever a woman hits you with the what you mean, what's another they say, I don't care, all reason, all logic has gone out the window. There's no reason to have a thoughtful conversation when someone hits you with the I don't care or what you mean. You see it all the time.
Nobody even try, like, come on, bro.
I don't care, bro.
It's all good, dude. Hey, man.
Nobody said you did. Didn't say.
No, you called him a fucker.
Yeah.
The guy in this is saying, well, you know, I didn't do anything. And the woman says, well, I didn't say you do anything. And the guy says, well, why did you call the police then? Again, the guy doesn't know that the woman called the police just to have him escorted. But of course, the guy's thinking that he's going to get arrested.
Like you said, you playing me. Damn, hit me.
Bro, I don't get no away from you.
What's wrong with you?
Doing that?
This away from me, dude.
Okay, man, do you want to tell me what's going on? You call us to
I
help
want you to escort him. That's it.
Okay, well, what's going on?
I don't gotta tell y'all know what's going on. Just escort
can you
him
tell
on
me what
my
happened to
friend.
your
He
eye?
didn't call his friend.
And again, we see this all the time. People want cops to be escorts, and that is not their job.
What happened to your eye? Ma'am, you called me to help you. I want to help you out.
Bro,
Can you please tell me your name?
Janaya.
Shania? Okay. So what, in order for me to even do anything, you kind of need to tell me what's going on.
It was a little argument. I was trying to get my house key. That's it. He want to give me my key.
Who's he to you?
Him?
Yeah,
that's his friend. He trying to get him. That's it.
No, the gentleman with the no t-shirt. You can slow down. There's a lot of hollering going on.
I showed you now you want to
Okay. Hey, but
I never touched you.
Just
You hit me and I hit you back.
Just ignore him.
Okay, she never touched him, but she hit him back. Let's go.
Touch you. I never touch you.
And he never touched her. All right.
Nah, I touched, bro.
Yeah, I hit the up off of
Bro,
me.
I got the proof. I was just sitting there.
Hey,
Bro, I got the
Janai.
Oh, right. What you talking about? I'm not even.
Notice, Plantation Bros. Notice that in this situation, that the more the officer's asking her what happened, she's not telling anything. But she's constantly telling what happened to to the guy that she says came at her in her house. So this is her home. She's wilding out, not giving the officers any information. But yet she's giving all the information by saying, you hit me in the mouth, but I hit you back. But all the information is coming out. Here's the part, guys. A lot of times people don't realize this is being recorded. They got police cams for a reason, not just to protect us from bad police officers, but also to record the information. But you guys want us to stay in the States for this. Okay.
No more. You started talking to me. You could have just gave me my key and I was gonna leave.
Oh, shit, I'll pay the rent here.
That's not your shit.
You don't pay shit.
I said, don't bitch. You got me sticking out my mouth.
All right, let's stop right there. We're getting some more information. The boyfriend just says that he pays the rent. She doesn't pay anything, but the apartment is under her name. She's trying to get him to leave the property, but since he's paying the rent, he feels like he has some right to be there. He's correct. In many jurisdictions, if you live in a place over, let's say 30 days, then you are considered a tenant, even if your name isn't on the lease. So if someone wants to evict this person, they have to go through the eviction process. It's not enough to call the police and have them kicked out of the apartment.
Oh, Adam.
No, bitch. Beat him up. Bro, get the bro.
Stop.
Get him out of my crib.
We're working on it. You gotta tell us what's going on.
I gotta tell you
Does
shit.
he live there?
My crib.
Do you live there? Who all lives there? So
I'm
who lives
breaking
there?
my lease anyway.
Okay, so who all lives here? What's going on?
Look at all these police over there looking around this. So
All I asked him to do was to give me the key so I could walk down there. I was gonna come back when he left.
that's my daughter.
Okay.
Isn't it odd how everybody's acting like the police are not there? Like they call the police and then no one is talking to the police.
Go ahead, slap, bro. I'm not even going.
Go. So you want to go so
Okay,
bad?
do you think we can go down there and talk?
Go.
Can we just do that? Maybe walk away from him? I'm really trying.
Bro, I asked her the key. Now you get my grandma paid for it. I say the money she sent me. I ain't nothing back.
Jesus.
Everybody's getting information in this situation. They're going back and forth, bantering at each other with the information. My grandma sent me some money. You don't know what you're talking about. This is my apartment. Just give me the key. Mom, I would have left if he had given me the key. I'd have came back later. How is it that you don't have a key to your own home? But once again, these are your queens, Plantation Bros. These are your queens.
I gotta bow down to you. You cool?
Just keep walking. Just walk with me. Just walk. Ignore him.
Bro.
He's being the bad person. Just speak with me, okay?
You a
Just speak with me.
fuck time I'm playing you. You single now, you're not playing nobody.
This officer's really trying to help her out. He's trying to get the story, but she keeps stonewalling him.
Yeah, you been single. Right, I don't get no time I'm playing you. Did you see you had a in my crib while I was sick?
Ignore him. Ignore him.
Bro, he pushed me down the stairs. I didn't touch him at all. You pushed me down the stairs.
Okay, so she keeps saying that he pushed her down the steps. Now, this is interesting because when the officers ask her what happened or what did he do, she says nothing. She doesn't tell him anything. But when she's arguing with the boyfriend, she says, oh, you hit me, you pushed me down the steps. She's trying to maintain the street code of not telling on people in front of the cops. But then she's telling on the boyfriend in front of the cops when she's screaming at him, saying that he pushed her down the stairs.
Before we go any further with this, and I'm really serious. This is why I say go on monk mode in the States. Focus on your money. Focus on what country you're going to. Focus on your business, your education. You know, you're taking Theo Wolf's classes. Focus on that. Because I'm letting you know the last thing that you need to happen is something interrupt you being able to use your passport, especially if it was wasn't a situation that it was economics, but because you allowed the wrong person into your life at the wrong time in the States. What am I saying? For example, some of you dudes are still smashing crazy chicks in the States, whether they be professional crazy chicks, because I know some professional chicks that's just as crazy as this woman here. I know women that put on business suits every day that are of upper management and will put you through the same living hell that this sister is putting this brother through as well. So don't you dare think that I'm just talking about sisters like this. And the last thing you need is that you got a charge on you that will interrupt you using your passport. What do you mean, Dre? You on probation now. They didn't charge you. I mean, you got found guilty of whatever it was, the domestic violence or some silly situation that happened with a woman. And you had to go to court for it, passport, bro. And you got put on probation. And according to the federal laws of the passport, you cannot use your passport while you're on parole, probation, or currently fighting a case. And all that is because you decided that you want to get you some crazy coochie in the States. You couldn't wait for your next flight because you couldn't afford it. But LaWanda lived down the street. Or you met Keisha in church. And you know Keisha is an executive for, or district manager for, or the regional manager for, and you think Keisha won't put you through something like that. But you don't know, when Keisha takes that business suit off, she's just as crazy as this young lady right here. And now your passport is on hold until you get off probation or until the case is resolved, whether you are found guilty or innocent. This is why I say, guys, tread lightly in the United States. If you plan on relocating in 5 months, 5 years, or 15 years, you cannot afford to let this happen. You cannot afford to let something deter your goal of relocating to another country or even just visiting other countries. Some of you may not want to live in another country, but the fact that you want to visit other countries, that is deferred until you're off of parole, off of probation, or the case has been resolved. You're fighting the case and you can't use your passport, all because of Keisha LaWanda coochie was good. All because you wanted some crazy coochie. The best coochie that you done had in the last 2 years was crazy. She gave you fire head. She had you crying for 3 nights in a row because the head was so good. And now she's putting you through living hell and you can't use your passport. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Some of you dudes let women interrupt. Shout out to the ladies, but that are good women. But there are many women that are out there that are interrupters, that are distractors. I'll say this again. All they do, they interrupted the last man's life and he's in a grave. They interrupted the dude before he was in jail. They interrupted the dude who's in high school. Him and his best friend ain't never been friends again since high school. There are women out there that have been nothing but interrupters their whole lives. That's all they do. Look good and mess somebody else's life up. Go to the next man, look good and mess somebody's life up. The next man, look good and mess somebody. Yeah, chaotic queens culture. Correct. And then there are women that are distractions. Those are the women that they do it so good that you forget the direction of life that you were heading to. You start a relationship in the United States. What the hell are you doing? If you're going to do something in the United States, gentlemen, I mean this. If you plan on relocating to another country, Theos, and all you other brothers that plan on eventually relocating to another country, shout out to Theo for his opportunity in Japan. Why the hell are you guys starting full-blown relationships with females in the States? You should be smashing a divorce MILF. Yes, smash the MILFs. Smash the baby mamas that's horny and can't get nobody to smash them. and be in a relationship with them. So they like, oh, might as well give me some sex somehow, some way. And so they let you smash. Yes, get those baby mamas. Yes, smash them. All those professional executive women that don't have time for a family. And they haven't had sex in 3 months. And here you come along and you were cordial when she met you at the fundraiser, or she met you at the sorority fraternity event, and she let you bend her over in her 5-bedroom place. In none of those scenarios I just mentioned were you supposed to be starting a freaking relationship. What the hell are you doing? You said that you want to relocate to another country. I do, Dre. Then what the fuck are you doing with a girlfriend? I'm serious. What are you thinking? To have an intimacy partner is one thing. To have a full-blown girlfriend who thinks she got a chance to become your wife and convince you to stay in the States, what are you doing? The only thing half of y'all doing that is because you don't want Keith down the street to get that coochie. I'm going to tell you something. Y'all ready? Hey, if you're not going to be on mode, get as many condoms as possible. You know why? Because me and Keith down the street going to be hitting the same chick. I ain't going to be tripping on Keith down the street. Why? I'm trying to leave outside the United States. I don't care who she's smashing. I don't care who she's smashing. I'm wearing condoms to protect me from any disease that she might get from Keith, or any babies that she may say, well, I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant by Keith because I use condoms with you. I'm serious. Stop in the States creating situations that you know that you can't make it to the end of it. You just don't want, she sucks you so good, and so now you want to pretend like you gonna stay, and you know you ain't gonna stay. You just don't want Keith down the street to get that coochie. That's the only reason you trying to boo her up. She got deep dish dimples. She got that cute little cleft. She might got those hazel or golden eyes, green eyes. She might be the right height. Her perfume smells good. She got the most feminine, as if she worked in a library or a school teacher voice. She is freaky as any nurse that you ever met. And she sucked balls with the best of them. And you don't want Keith down the street to get that. So you go into a relationship knowing that your black tail really want to leave the United States. Make up your mind. Either you're going to be a plantation bro or a passport bro. But guess what? Your happy tail can't be both. And what I mean by that, I'm not saying that a man can't live in the United States and travel. Of course he can. But what I'm saying is, if you're deciding, you had already decided, I'm moving to Thailand, nothing's going to stop me. It's just going to take me about 5 years to do it. Why are you taking 3 years to be in a serious relationship with some female that you know that you might can get her pregnant? You going raw dog for 3 years in a female, knowing you want to move to Thailand in 5 years. Another thing, why are you guys sitting up there getting in serious relationships knowing that when you're single, you can go to Colombia 6, 7, 8, 9 times a year if you can do it? You think that your girlfriend that you with, since you want to boo her up like an idiot, is going to let you go to Colombia 6, 7 times a year for 5 years? I want you to think about it. Y'all want to boo up you want to talk about the plantation bros, but y'all do plantation bros stupid shit. Why are you sitting up there booing? Dude, that's why I keep saying, be honest with women in the United States. Let them know I'm relocating. I like you. You're attracted to me. I'm attracted to you. Let's do some attractive stuff. But as far as booing each other up, no. You are not my woman. I am not your man. I will never be your man. I don't care who you, once you leave this bed, I don't care who you with. I don't care how many dates you go on. I don't care who buy you birthday gifts, Valentine's gifts, Christmas gifts, Hanukkah gifts. I don't care about none of that. None of that. That ain't my job. My job is when you walk through the threshold of my house, welcome to my web, said the spider to the fly. I beat your coochie up and I kick you on out. And whatever you do out there in that free world, that's what you do. Don't bring me no kids trying to lie like that's my baby, and don't bring me no diseases. That's all I ask you. Have fun, have at it. And we know most women ain't throwing their coochie out there like that. Younger women, but not too many MILFs doing that. So usually when they smashing you, they just smashing you. But you got to sit up there and be honest with them. Tell those women, I am not staying, baby. I'm just your boy toy. I am your boy toy. You are not my boo. I don't care who you get that coochie to. You got amazing coochie. You get firehead. No, I'm not a cuddler. We're not going to sit up here and pretend like we about to cuddle and be booed up. We doing a Netflix and chill thing. More of the chilling than the Netflix. But some of y'all ain't got the balls to do that. You will sit up there and have a fake relationship in the United States, and she really thinks she got a chance to marry you. No woman, when I left the States, anybody that I had messed with prior to Andrea, they all knew one thing. They ain't had a snowball chance in hell in being in a relationship with me. Not because they were bad women, but because I was moving to another country. I'll say this again. The women that I was with, they weren't bad women. They were really nice ladies. And maybe if I was still in the States, I would have chose one to keep. But they all knew, don't be serious with Andre, girl. Why? He leaving. You might as well don't even put your heart into it. They already knew. I don't care about those other girls. Just be good to me. That's all they need to know. But some of you brothers, man, y'all doing it bass backwards, man. Got these women actually think they got a chance. And you pretending and lying to yourself as actually you're going to stay on Mr. Gilmore's property, knowing you trying to get away from Mr. Gilmore's property just like the rest of us doing. Let's get back to the video. Oh, let me hit the super chats first. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to my man to IQS in the building. He said, we can rebuild him. Bionic. That's, yeah. Thank you very much. I'm the bionic man, tonight, man. I got a great report in regards to a checkup exam over the last few weeks. So yeah, shout out to, and me and Andrea celebrate as a team. It's not just good work, babe. We're like, good work, babe. We give each other a high five, like for each other's health. Andrea's health is doing great. My health is doing great. We give each other a high five for encouraging each other to go to the gym or don't eat that late at night. Or babe, you know how Andrea always come in here like, babe, what time are you going to be done with the live stream? You guys don't see her, but I'll be talking to Andrea. Just come to the door. What you need your proper sleep. So when I get good exams or she's get good exams, we give each other a high five and a kiss because we know that it's a teamwork to make sure we're both healthy. So yes, I am the bionic man in this scenario. Shout out to my man IQ. Shout out to Corey being in the building with the 199. Shout out to you, brother. Thanks for the super sticker, brother. Let's go back to the video. We got 119 in the building. Click that like button, guys. We like you. Make sure that you like us too.
My boyfriend.
Okay.
Who was my boyfriend?
Did anything physical happen?
No, I asked him for my key, that's it.
Okay.
So he wanted to give me my key, get you on, should I call y'all to escort him on my crib? Give me my key, bro.
Hold on, hey, I need to talk to you so we can figure out if we can do that, okay? We'll probably take one more.
Y'all don't need one more.
Ma'am,
like I'm telling you.
ma'am, stop walking around or else you're going to get put in handcuffs, okay? You're not listening.
That's what he's trying to say. You won't even
That's her mama talking.
How long has he lived here for?
You heard right there.
That's amazing how the mama want to give advice to her daughter as a grown adult now. Where was you, mama, when she was young? Where was her mama when she was young and she needed that true advice before situations like this happened and she ended up with the wrong man in her life? Where was mom? Sometimes women think that providing shelter, providing food, providing clothing, I'm a good mama. I did the best that I could. In many cases, that's true. They did the best that they could. But that does not equate a good mother. A good mother also makes sure that they don't put their child in any situation or have their child mentally prepared. This is the type of men that you gravitate to. These are the type of men that you don't. These are the type of men that you gravitate to, and here's why you don't want to deal with these type of men. And this is the type of woman that you need to be so you don't attract those type of men. There are women, and I'll say this, and some of you guys can attest to what I'm about to say. There are women in the United States as well as around the world that hood dudes know they can't walk up on it and say, hey, baby, how you doing? They know better. There are sisters that will give a hood dude a glance like, Negro, don't even think about it. Okay. Put a 1 in the comment section if you know that there's a certain type of woman that she already know she don't ask you for nothing. She know not to ask you what your name is. She know not to give you a compliment on your cologne. You know, Aisha and Keisha don't talk to me ever. They know better to say nothing to me. It's not that I'm being mean, but the energy of manhood that I project, certain levels of women know, girl, don't even try to ask him out for a date. Don't ask him for don't even ask him the time. He's one of those brothers. Let me put it like this. If any type of woman can feel comfortable, or every type of woman feel comfortable coming to you, you need to do a channel check on yourself. I'm going to say that again. If Aisha from the hood feels comfortable with saying, ooh, you cute, you need to do a channel check on yourself. There should always be a level of woman that knows, even though he's got a t-shirt, blue jeans, a baseball cap on, and some Jordans, it's something about him that says, he ain't for us, girl. I can smell his cologne. Don't no dudes in the hood smell like that, girl. He walks with his back straight up. Dudes in the hood don't walk like that, girl. He drive like he on his way somewhere to do something necessary, girl. Dudes in the hood don't act like they necessary, girl. I ain't gonna even ask that man for his phone number. There are women in the hood that know to address me as Mr. Spence without even saying it. I'll say this again before we go back to the video. If every type of woman can feel comfortable with approaching you, you need to do a channel check on yourself. And if there is a type that you want that never approaches you, you need to do a channel check on yourself. Some of you dudes get only hood chicks because the other chicks, like, hell no. But I got a good job, but you're still a hood nigga with a good job. Oh, y'all don't realize that? Some of you brothers ain't nothing but hood ninjas with good jobs. You just a 6-figure ninja. And Aisha, Keisha, LaWanda and them feel comfortable with approaching you. But sisters that are about themselves, they don't F with you. Some of y'all ain't never had no seven-figure coochie, because 7-figure coochie don't mess with no dudes that make 7 figures, but you just another ninja with a job. They can't take you to no fundraiser, then after the fundraiser, suck you off. Why? There is nothing about you that says that you're on this level where she should smash you on her big, large marble counter, kitchen counter. Why should she let you have her bent over her own large kitchen counter? You just a ninja with a good job. And some of y'all, that's what you are. There's nothing that is gentlemanly about you. There's nothing that has couth about you. There is nothing about you that says that I know how to be a man of control, a man that's not emotional. You can't just say anything to me and I'm going to get into my emotions. You ain't got that. Somebody say something to you, bitch ass nigga, you snapping off. What? You call me what you want. Just don't put your hands on me. I'm that dude. Say whatever you want. You don't move me like that. Oh, man, F you, Dre. I said that to myself in the mirror this morning. I'm a Libra. I was born with sarcasm. I was sarcastic the day I was born. I was born on Friday the 13th, October. My day that I was born was of sarcasm. So a dude talking crazy to me, that ain't no such thing. Now, if you come in me and Andrea face, we're gonna rumble in regards to my wife, but other than that, no. Dudes, we got to make sure that not every woman can just walk into our presence. But then the type of woman that you do want, you want to make sure that you always have the ability to attract the type that you want. Even if the type of woman that you want on whole level, some of y'all only attract hood hoes. You ain't catching on what I'm saying. Some of us brothers, you attract some hoes. Fat booty, big breasts. Hood hoes. When she leave your place, she driving her happy ass right back to the projects. She going right back to Section 8. She your weed connect. That's all she good for. Sex and getting you some good weed. Some of us, we got hoes too. It's just that they got 5-bedroom houses, 7-bedroom houses. They still hoes, but they're a hoe on a whole nother level. You'll never get a 7-figure hoe. I've had plenty of 7-figure hoe pussy. Some of you dudes ain't never even imagine that you can get a woman that got 7-figure to be a hoe for you. Or that there were women out there that all them AKAs, many of them hoes. Many of them. Well, how can you get those level of hoes? And my level of hoes are down here. Your level of hoes cutting up cars and shit like that. My hoes, they got something to lose. So they ain't about to tear nothing up. But they gonna cut you off if you make them mad. Like, don't call me, don't text me. I've deleted your number from my phone, Andre. I thought we had something. No, you was just a hoe. Andre, I can only suck your dick to 3 o'clock in the morning. I've got to get up for a business meeting. I've got a meeting at 10. Y'all ain't never had no hoes like that. Your hoe always got to be a broke hoe. When I came to Colombia, I had some hoes. Oh, yes, I did. All of them had careers. All of them had jobs. And only one of them that I ever smashed in Colombia ever had a child. But y'all so used to smashing hood hoes. Every chick that you done smashed damn near had a kid in Colombia, didn't they? Didn't they? Why? Because that's what you attract. Baby mamas. Broke baby mamas. Half y'all chicks that y'all been with ain't got no job, do they? And if they do got a job, it's like at an ice cream shop, ain't it? They begging you for money, ain't they? They always trying to trick you into taking them to the top-notch restaurants in Colombia because they could never afford to go to that restaurant unless a foreigner took them there, didn't he? You know why? Because you attract broke bottom feeder hoes in the States and you attract broke bottom feeder hoes outside the States. Oh, yes, you do. Oh, yes, you do. The hoes that you deal with will never walk up on me in Colombia because them hoes don't walk up on me in the States. I don't give off that energy. I don't give off that energy in the States, and I don't give off that energy in any country I go to. Not saying that I'm better than, but I'm better than what I used to be. You see what I'm saying? I'm not better than you. I'm better than what I used to be when I was one of them dudes that only attract hood hoes. And I realized, wait a minute, why not if I'm gonna get a hoe, why not get an attractive 6-figure hoe? Why not get a hoe that got a master's degree and a doctorate? At least after I smash her, I got somebody I can talk to. After your hoes get smashed, y'all rolling up the weed because ain't nothing to talk about. Y'all rolling up the weed, ain't nothing to talk about. Maybe that's just Andre. Let's get back to the video. Make sure I got everybody. Okay, I got everybody. Shout out to you, gentlemen.
The officer asked her how long has he lived there. The officer is trying to get a sense of if he has a right to be there, if she needs to go through the eviction process, or if they can just remove him from the property and give him a trespass and tell him not to come back. So these officers are really trying to help her out, but again, she's not being cooperative at all.
We never, you pushed me down the stairs. My mom told you to stop hitting her f***ing daughter because you always fighting me.
The cops are hearing her scream, "You push me down the steps, you push me down the steps." But when they try to get the story, she's tight-lipped about it.
And she also said, my mama said, stop hitting her daughter. So the mama was right there. This is her man that she has in the house with her mother, and she doesn't even have the key to it. And her mother is trying to calm her down. And yet she has, but this is what you plantation bros want guys to stick with.
Ma'am, take a seat on the fire hydrant, okay? Ma'am.
Bro, so since you give me shit, I gotta bow down to you?
Ma'am.
I gotta bow down to you? Come on, bro.
Okay, so he's saying, hey, I'm paying the rent. And she's saying, well, no matter what you do, I'm not bowing down to you. Just because you do this for me, just because you do that for me, I have to bow down? No, sir.
Put your hands behind your back.
No, bro, stop touching me.
Then chill out.
You
want to go in handcuffs?
Beating your ass too. Get the f away from me.
You can try that, but that won't
Wow.
Chill out.
Stop touching me.
You want to go in handcuffs?
Wrong with you?
Chill out.
No. Stop touching me. I'm already mad, bro.
I don't care if you're mad, because I obviously can't help. I can't do anything for you if you don't talk to me.
And the cops cannot have her out there screaming.
Ma'am? Okay.
Stop touching me.
Oh. 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 Oh my God.
We about to roll that back. We about to roll that back. We got action. Like my man Theo Coop says, we got action. Let's roll that back. Let's roll that beautiful bean footage back. Roll that back. Here we go.
You can try that, but that won't.
Wow.
Chill out.
Stop touching me.
You want to go in handcuffs?
Wrong with you?
Chill out.
No. Stop touching me. I'm already mad, bro.
I don't care if you're mad, because I obviously can't help. I can't do anything for you if you don't talk to me.
And the cops cannot have her out there screaming.
Ma'am? Okay.
Stop touching me.
Oh. 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 Oh my God.
Go! Let me go! Move up!
Let me check these handcuffs. Yep, I'm going to check them.
Fuck! I mean, go!
I gave you about 10 warnings.
I don't give a what you gave me. You don't know me, bro. I don't give a
Well, you're under arrest
I
now.
don't give a fuck! I didn't care then, I don't care now! Everybody gonna stop playing with me! For real!
Chill out, let me fix these
Bro, I'm
cuffs.
telling y'all better let me go, G. Y'all.
You're under arrest for ag bat.
I'm not under arrest for nothing.
Yeah, you are. You just punched
So they just announced that she is going to be under arrest for aggravated battery. That would be a battery against the officer when she swung on him.
No, I didn't punch you. You tried to grab me and I moved you. Fuck wrong with you? Stop touching me. Give no bro. What's wrong with y'all? Bro, let me go. Bro. I'm telling y'all, bro. Let me go, bro. I don't give no.
Can you just search her real quick, stick her in my car?
Bro, don't touch me. You're not a female. You're not supposed to be touching me.
No, you don't know.
Stop touching me.
Stop.
What's wrong with y'all? Bro, don't touch my bro. I'm telling you, bro.
Back up. Back up.
I don't get y'all.
Now y'all queens want to be a female. Your queen just said, I'm a female. You're not supposed to be touching me. Now, after doing all that masculine energy, that toxic masculine energy, like I said, there's no such thing as toxic masculine energy in a man. A man is supposed to be masculine. Masculinity is only a poison or toxic when it comes from a woman because it's not supposed to be there. Just like a germ is in our cells that's not supposed to be there, like a cancer. So it is. Masculinity is not supposed to be inside of the body or the form or the activities or the mindset of a woman. that's when it's toxic. So yes, there is such thing as toxic masculinity, but when it's coming from a female, not a male. And now she wants to be a female.
I don't give a about nobody. What's wrong with y'all? Leave me the alone.
Well, you're under arrest. You're going to the county jail.
I don't give no about no county jail. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all don't know me, bro. I would tweak the out.
Stop.
Y'all don't know me, bro. So let me go.
Yeah, she just said she's going to tweak out. The officers need to ask her if she's taking her medication or not. Clearly, there's something wrong with this girl. All the screaming that she's doing in this one-track mind, she's not cooperating. You can tell that something's going on up top.
For real. Y'all do not know, bro. I will tweak the out. Y'all better let me the go.
Take a seat.
No, I'm not playing. Give me my phone. Call my grandma.
You're not calling anybody right now.
Right, because you a let me go.
Miss Nichols, are you doing all right? Or you calm down a little bit? Do you want to talk about whatever happened inside the apartment?
I don't want to talk about Give me my phone. That's all I want, so I can make a call.
Okay.
And it's interesting there, you know, if she would have started to cooperate, there's a very good chance that the cops would have just taken the cuffs off her and let her out. Clearly, she's saying that she was attacked by the boyfriend, that she was pushed down the steps. So the cops know that something went on. She's not telling, she's not cooperating. So the police officers want to help her out, but she doesn't want that.
Ma, you need a quick calm down.
I don't want to talk to nobody. Everybody leave me alone. For real.
Look how she's screaming.
I'm not in the mood already at the end. Then everybody just steady pissing me off more. I'm telling you, I'm going to somebody up. Just leave me alone.
He's sitting up there basically screaming, talking about you always putting your
No, he always hitting me. I got pictures of the black guys, all that. I don't touch him. I tell him to give me my kid. He started hitting me.
See, so she's telling the cops, or she's saying in front of the cops that he always hits her. She's got photos of black eyes. She's got photos of her other injuries. But when the cops ask her directly, what has he done? She just says, I want him escorted off the property. And if she doesn't cooperate, then the cops really can't do much in their investigation.
After this, it's over with. It's over with. Just break the lease today. Go up the back. I don't want to talk, bro.
Janai, so the big
they
thing,
trying to help you.
Help me for what? I got proof. I didn't touch him. Okay. I don't care what he told y'all.
You're not under arrest for that.
You're not.
I don't care.
I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, all this screaming, she definitely has mental health issues.
Can you at least try?
No, she doesn't. I don't think so. I think the only mental health issues that this young lady has, and I mean this in all sincerity because we've seen this several times over in many communities, not just Black communities. When the absence of a father is there, or an uncle, or any type of male figure hasn't been in that person's life, especially women, and I guess both of us, men and women, you can see the results of it. She doesn't need medication. That wasn't it. You can tell that she was doing that same behavior at 5 years old when she didn't get a cookie. Her mouth was poked out. All that behavior, you recognized it when she was a child. Who was there to give her the cookie? The same person that's standing next to her while she's handcuffed in a police car. Her mother. The absence of a proper male will have many of these women being attracted to men that will abuse them, that will put them through hell and high water. And at the same time, we'll sit back in the United States, we'll sugarcoat it and say, instead of saying what it is, daddy wasn't there and mom did a wrong job. Because let's put it like this. If it was one of you plantation bros and your daughter was acting like that and you were standing there, all the blame would be on you. You raised her. Why is your daughter like that? See, men can't be single parents. All the attacks would have been on you if it was a father that was a single father that had the same results that young lady is presenting. But since it's a single mother, oh, she's got mental issues. They need to ask her if she's on her meds. You know, women, blah, 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 blah. They have this, that, and that going on. Maybe it's that time of the month. There's always a justification and not the truth. Daddy's wasn't there, and here are the results of it. And I'll even bet if we did a research in regards to the young man that had his shirt off that's still in her house, who's not going to get arrested, who's not going to get escorted out of the house, who mama will still be making a meal for that evening while her daughter is in jail. I bet you he didn't have any parental guidance from a male in his family. I bet you he didn't have any guidance. So all this stems back to a man who didn't have any male guidance and a woman that didn't have any male guidance. Now, can I scientifically prove this? No. But dealing with us Americans for 57 years has taught me quite a bit about us as a people. Living in several states across the country has taught me quite a bit at about 57 years old. Some things I don't need the statistics on. I just need to sit back and say, well, in 57 years, I've seen this scenario play itself out several times. So I kind of know what the outcome of this book will be. That's what this is. It's not a medical situation. It's just that dad wasn't there for whatever reason in the young man's life, the young man who had his shirt off life. Why am I saying that? A man with a solidified father in his life, there is no effing way he gonna let his son date something like that. I wish my son, if we had a son, once we have a son, I wish he would bring some trash like that into his life. Boy, I'm your daddy. Your mama don't act like that. You ain't got no aunts that act like that on your daddy's side or your mama's side. There is no freaking way you gonna be knowing how to deal with trash in the hood. Boy, if you don't bring your... But dad, don't give me that but dad bullshit. Boy, come here. And I gave you better game than that. So he didn't have that, because any real man with a real son, his son would not even gravitate to a young lady that's like that. It's a lot that's coming through this scenario. A lot that's that's been unfolded in this scenario. Shout out to my man Anthony in the building. Cologne Raja. My bad, let me get it correctly. Raja Amber Oud Absolute. It is a good cologne. You're absolutely correct. That's one of those like $200, $250 colognes. They sell them down here in Colombia. They've got a store here in Colombia that sells niche brands. So they sell the regular colognes like I have back here, but then they have some of the niche ones that I have back here as well. Cologne of the night is Cartier Parsha. That's what I'm wearing right now. I'm wearing Cartier Parsha. Very masculine, very masculine, very manly cologne. And I blended it with the leather scent of Cartier Santos. Cartier Santos. This is probably one of the most leather scents I have ever smelled. This is leather. This is like this grown up man leather. This is like you can wear a leather jacket or a t-shirt with it or a suit. And so I blended these two together. So shout out to you in regards to that Roja Amber Oud Absolute. Yes, I'm writing that down. Yes, sir. Because like I said, there's a shop that sells Roja perfumes or colognes that's not far from here. Shout out to you. And he also says that only 4 special date an hour that could turn into a free trial. Oh man, I didn't know that. He said, put this in the safe when you break monk mode. That's true. That is one of those colognes that you like. It's must be a special lady and a very exciting girl. Yeah, she got to be somebody special for you to pull that one out. That's a good one. That is a good one. Roja brand is just top notch anyway. Shout out to my man MC in the building. Once again, MC Recovery and Relapse. Shout out to you being here as well, brethren, as well. He said, how much does the fragrant cost? You know, on a regular basis, like I said, it's one of those colognes that's usually between $200 and $300. Roja colognes, they up there. Let me see just real quick. They are up there, but they're good. They are good. But yeah, the piper must be paid. Yeah, you're going to pay a nice little penny, my brethren. You're going to pay a nice little penny. And I'm seeing them in Colombian pesos. And I see some here, just Colombian pesos, that are like $350 to $400. I kid you not. I'm seeing some 350s. I'm seeing some 400s. I'm seeing some 275s for Roja cologne, like Elysium. That's why I got the Elysium clone. I'll give you a perfect example of what I'm talking about, guys. Real quick, before we go back to the video. Give us a little split-second break. Screen share. There we go. Let's bring me back down here. There we go. Like you see those prices. Now, those are Colombian prices. But remember, when it comes to this is a little homework. When it comes to Colombian prices, what do? You remove the last 3 digits and you divide by 4. Remove the last 3 digits, divide by 4. Remove the last 3 digits, divide by 4. That's how you know how much you're spending in US dollars when you're in Colombia. Always remove the last 3 digits, whether they be 3 zeros or 3 other digits. Move those last 3 digits and divide by 4. So you would take this, remove the last 3 digits, divide that 1350 for that Roja Elysium, and you're paying about a little over $400 for that Elysium. And that's basically correct. But then you have, let's see. Oh, here we go. Right here. You have that Elysium right there. Let's click on that one. That is the Roja Elysium. That's the one that's like $450 or $425 we just looked at, right? The clone by Fragrance World smells just like it, like 95% of it. The clone. Now, remember the Elysium bottle. Now I'm about to show you the clone for $25. Imperium by Fragrance World. Got the Fragrance World on the back. And it is $25-$30 for the clone. And this is a 95% clone, same formula, same everything. The only difference a lot of times with clones is the oils. The oil is more expensive in those expensive colognes. That's why they're so expensive, because the ingredients is extremely expensive for those colognes. So some of the ouds that they put off in there, the oils, the actual oils, that's why Creed is so expensive, because of the actual oils that they use when they use them. Well, they use the same ingredients, but they just don't use such an expensive oil when they do clones. And so this one is, goodness gracious, this one I always like this one too. And that Elysium, oh man, that's a good one. Man, I should have put this one on tonight. You know, sometimes you smell a good one that you haven't worn in a couple of days. And you're like, man, I should have. This is tomorrow's cologne. Tomorrow night, expect this one. Elysium. It's like 25. I think it's like $30 at the most. But it is the exact same thing. And it's a wonderful clone of this one right here. See how much the bottles look just alike? Elysium is also considered Creation E. That's another name that you guys will hear it called, Creation E. But let's get back to the video. We had our cologne moment of the day. Rave Now is, of course, $25. on Amazon. Yes, it is. This is true, my friends. This is true. Let's get back to the video and the mayhem.
Thing on your eye?
He's saying that you attacked him.
Oh, so the cops see that she has something on her eye, maybe like an injury, a black eye, something like that.
How did I attack him and get myself in my eye?
No, you're not listening. How'd you get that thing on your eye? Can you tell me what happened?
He said, how did you get it? He didn't say that you gave it to
You
yourself.
lying, telling them I hit you? I never touched you. Yeah, you did. You just told them that. Get out of here. Hold on, bro. Let me out of here.
They gonna try to
Bro,
I'm trying to tell him, I'm trying to calm her down.
I'm trying to take it. But then he started lying to y'all.
Janaya, just take
I don't gotta lie about he always fighting. This is not the first police call. Look at my number.
Hold on.
The police always here.
Hold on. Nah, what they trying to, I'm trying to
He
help
lying
y'all
about I
calm
be
her
hitting
down.
him. Hitting him how? The police have been up to us multiple times.
Nah, they trying to basically
Mama's
say
trying
that
to
you
help.
like, reason why they trying to arrest you because how you acting and stuff. They said they came to talk to you, but you started trying to fight them and stuff. And I told them you got mental health issues and stuff. But
Oh, there it is right there. There it is. She's got mental health issues.
No,
what you
she
doing
doesn't.
is not going to help you. They probably didn't even want to try to arrest you, Nye.
Mom, it's not you. I just don't want to talk to nobody. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm gonna somebody up. Just let me be, bro. I'm telling you. I don't want to talk to nobody, bro. Bro, I'm not trying to touch you, bro. You ain't do nothing to me. Where my phone, bro?
I got it here in my pocket, okay?
Yeah,
Right here to the left, Miss Nichols.
come on, bro. I don't want them touching me either, bro.
So they got to search you.
For what? I don't have nothing on me.
Take your seat on the bench there for me, please. A lot of homicidal statements, a lot of statements to fight other inmates, stuff like that. So,
What do you want
go
to
ahead and
fight?
go through, Miss Nichols.
Anybody. Anybody. Touch me. Not move, bro.
She wants to fight anybody.
It doesn't matter to me. We got a job to do. I don't care, bro. Stop talking to me, bro.
Again, when they hit you with the I don't care or the what you mean, stop trying to reason with these people.
Real, I'm not gonna talk to move, bro. Y'all been talking too much as it is. Y'all, I call y'all to come do something. Y'all act like I'm the suspect. I call y'all to put somebody on my crib. Y'all arrest me.
They weren't out there.
We don't live here. That's my.
These people weren't out there, Miss Nichols.
I'm talking to you.
Yep, I was the only one out there.
Yeah, you try to grab me, and what happened? Boop, bop. Don't touch me.
You got her.
If you touch me, it's gonna be the same thing. It is. Any female in here touch me, y'all gonna see on my soul. Y'all gonna have to put me somewhere by myself. I got on shorts under here. All right.
We're gonna go dress her out here in a minute.
Dress me for what? Cause I'm finna bomb right out tomorrow morning.
You gotta wait till tomorrow to go see the judge.
I don't give a. That's what y'all don't understand. I don't care.
Okay, so Janiyah was charged with domestic dispute, domestic battery upon a police officer, and resisting arrest. She's a cute girl, but would you date her? Do you think you could form a relationship that would last with a woman like this? Shout out to the police officers. They were being very patient with her. They were trying to investigate a crime that they presumed had happened, but she was not cooperating at all. And they gave her multiple chances. They didn't want to arrest her, but she didn't really leave them any choice. Tell me, how much would they have to pay you to deal with the Janiyahs of the world every day? How much would they have to pay you to be a police officer? Let me know in the comments. See you in the next video.
You don't. How much would they have to pay you to stay on the plantation and deal with women like that? Some of y'all do it. Some of y'all do it for free. Man, you could really smell the lime in here. You can smell the lime, that pepper, that pink pepper in here. You could smell the vanilla. Goodness gracious, what else is in here? Bergamot, lime. I thought that's what I was smelling. Grapefruit. That's the strongest grapefruit. Juniper berry. Cedar. The rose, lily of the valley. Yeah. Goodness gracious. All right. Imperium. Couldn't pay me enough. Absolutely correct. Wouldn't smash it, but there are a lot of let's put it like this. Once again, the reason why a lot of these young ladies in this newer generation that you guys have in your dating pool, according to Austin Holloman and some of you guys, is because of lack of fatherhood. And it was cool when these young ladies were 5, 6, maybe 10 years old, and nobody could really see the results. Now these women are in the dating pool of some of you guys that are in your 20s, some of your 30s, and maybe even in your early 40s. Some of this behavior is taking place on a massive scale. And so when plantation bros tell you, we need y'all to stay here and tolerate this, and you can't handle a strong woman, no man should have to handle a woman. No man should have to handle like you breaking a buck or a horse, or you're breaking cattle, or you're chasing down a calf with a rope. Like you're in the rodeo. You shouldn't have to handle a woman. I've never had one day in my life where I've had to handle my wife. Never. Andrea's gotten out of hand. Let me handle her. Get her back in place. Not a real woman, but they want you to stay and handle the women. For some of you plantation bros, nothing wrong with that. Like I said, if you plan on staying in the United States and Mr. Gilmore property been good to you, Mr. Wallace property been good to you, they have been doing good to you on the Jackson estate. Yes, some of y'all descendants of the Jackson estate. Mr. Fillmore Jackson, the third, is the landowner of your great area that you enjoy. And you never leave the Jackson estate. Your pappy and grandpappy was born on that land. You sharecrop. He good white folk. Mr. Fillmore Jackson the third is good white folk. I understand. Do your thing. But don't get upset with us passport bro brothers that decided that we don't want to stay there. Let's go on to the next video. Actually, I'm going to save the next video for mañana. The next video I'm going to give you guys an intro to, but we're going to save that for tomorrow because it's getting late and I want you guys to get a good night's sleep.
This is why I don't understand why people don't see this. This is bigger than Democrat versus Republican.
And this is Angry Man, shout to him, discussing what's taking place in the United States. How many guys that are still in the United States, many plantation bros, how they feel about what's going on, but then they feel some type of way about us leaving. Let's do a quick introduction.
Whether you know it or not, this battle is about good and evil. And I hate to be that cynical, but this battle is about good versus evil. Because we are fighting right now for this country.
Shout out to you, IQ.
This country is teetering on the edge of becoming a third world country. Do y'all understand the implications of that?
And before he goes any further, we're going to continue this video, which is a nice video. Get great commentary by our friend Angry Man. We're going to show this tomorrow. We're going to show this tomorrow. So shout out to you guys. You guys have a great evening. Thank you guys for the cash apps, the super chats, especially subscribing to the channel, joining the Passport Bro app. The link is at the top of the description. Thank you for all 126 of you being here and subscribing to the channel. Make sure that you guys get, if you don't get the Roja Elysium or the, like my brother said, the Roja Oud Absolute, get the Imperium, man. Get the Imperium. Before I let you guys go, let me pull up the price for the Imperium real quick. Let you guys see that. Yeah, let me let you guys see that Fragrance World cost comparison. And let you guys see that you can have quality colognes without having to break the bank. All right. Now let's look at Imperium. Sorry, my bad. Here we go. The cost for Imperium right here. Remember, take away the last 3 digits, divide by 4. A little bit over $40. Well, actually a little bit over $50 for this one. Like 51, $52. This one right here, take off the last 3 digits, divide by 4. And it is, if you divide it by 4, you're looking at a little bit over $40. I mean, $30, my bad. A little bit over $30. For the exact same quality. Of the Imperium. This is Fragrance World. This is the cologne that I have right here. All right, we about to do the oh, that's what you want to see, Timothy? I got you.
Money work. El mundo quiere dinero. Money work. Se arregla con dinero. Money work. Si me quiero educar, dormir en algún lugar, un lugar para trabajar, y si no hay para emigrar. Todo money, money, todo el dinero. Solo un par de gente se lleva el botín entero. Funny, funny, pasa verdadero. Si tienes lo verde siempre llegará primero. Pero llegaremos antes o después.